All right, guys, welcome to Steel Effigy, a new action RPG. We're going to check it out. I briefly played it for like 5 minutes just to get the graphics right. Make sure you've got the controls ready and set up. I think I got it figured out. But yeah, here we are. Looks pretty cool. Action, the combat is good. I'm a guy that's very I'm a pain when it comes to the combat, but so far it's really good. A lot of cool stuff here. Switching between weapons. So yeah, this is definitely my kind of game in that respect. But Tom will have to tell, you know. But yeah, this just dropped. There's a playtest available on Steam right now. So if you're watching this, you might consider actually, downloading it yourself, giving yourself a bit of a go, you know. So what is the story here? Why? Okay, so we can't change. So this does overview abilities. We know deadly sweep, chilling charge. Okay, so we've got two of these: curse sleep and deadly sweep. We've got those. Got jet punch and we've got earthquake, I think, on this. Upgrade the skins, we can't do any of that stuff. But yeah, this is a very cool little roguelike. I'm not gonna lie. I've only played it for 5 minutes and I can already tell it's actually pretty decent. What are we gonna go for? We're gonna go with black, or we're gonna keep it sophisticated, maybe? Go black, or we're gonna go red, maybe? What is this? The hoodless. Can we do hoodless? I don't think we can. Okay, we'll do hoodless. Let's see what happens. No, we can't do hoodless. Anyway, we're red. We're gonna go. Now, I just played the tutorial, obviously. A little bit of it. We can't go in there. That guy's over there. So let's just go and see what the game tells us. Hello, Bucket. How you doing, mate? Yeah, we finished Wukong and this just dropped. Just got a notification when I put my kids to sleep, so I quickly downloaded it. Checked it out for the stream now. It's a new action roguelite. It looks really cool, or at least it feels really good as well. If you can get the combos right with this thing, you're gonna do a lot of damage. Area clear. What is that? What is this with this guy? Am I basically dead? Is that what's here at the bottom? Is that my stuff? Yeah, it really looks cool. I do like this this Reaper machinery we got going here. Okay, burn radiator. After weapon swap, infuse your next couple of attacks with fire. That can be very cool. After dealing damage 8 times with a short spawn chain lightning. Ooh. Shoot ice charge when dashing. This is probably going to be the best one, because that just gives us additional damage. 14 seconds cooldown. So this is like all the time. We're going to have to go with this all the time. This isn't bad. I mean, and this is a playtest, right? So they're still figuring things out. It actually feels incredibly smooth. Very, very smooth. You started working on your ZX6R. What I thought would be a couple of hour thing is now probably an entire winter project. That's usually how these things start, mate. You know, you have this idea of what is possible and what you want to do and achieve and all that stuff, and then you realize it's not that simple. Ice shards deal increased damage based on the amount of frost armor stacks. After hitting 6 basic attacks, ice shards will activate twice if frost armor is active. I don't know what frost armor is yet, so that is unfortunately useless. It's not really helping us here. Got a nice little 2-piece on this. These gauntlets are mad. You can feel it's a playtest game, but geez, does it feel fun. This is gonna be an easy one that I keep finding stuff, but that's usually how it is, mate. I mean, well, I can't really tell you anything about fixing anything to do with mechanics, my man. It's just not me. It's not Don. Okay, spirit form. Holding the input of chilling charge grants additional distance, gain temporary health, and deal ice damage to enemies passed through. The power of the spirit form is increased. Okay, increased charge speed of abilities. I don't even know I could charge them. While swapping into the gauntlets, release a powerful vortex that pulls enemies into you and applied frostbite. This can work really cool. This can work really, really cool. Keyboard. I just want to check. Oh man. Control the glyphs. I can't even see. We don't really know what our things are. Okay, so that's charge. Is it charge? Yeah, it is charge. So we can do that. If I charge this, that's just a spin attack. Got some stuff here on the bottom. So that's the switch. That's that. I've got my F, which my interact. E is just my movement. That's that. Control is the roll. Okay, so is that. So that's nothing. Awesome. This doesn't change. I'm just trying to figure out. That's my chill damage. It says charge. I don't see the charge button, to be honest. Okay, skilled extraction. Sky, dealing damage with 3 unique abilities within a short time frame, reaps a soul. Nice. Okay. Vortex. Contest crowd control. On swapping into the controls, release a powerful vortex. So that's the second one of that. And that's charge speed. So I wanna try this vortex thing. It's actually alright. What's nice about it doesn't feel like you really need to target anything specific with this scythe. I have a gas tank. In the frame of the gas tank, it's quite a big. I made a gas tank which is also full. Right. I'm glad you're sharing this stuff with me, but you know, I don't know much about that. Okay, spawn a fire field on the end of a movement ability. This is interesting. After dealing damage 8 times, claim chain lighting. Gain 1 stack of chain lighting infusion on dash. Yes. Not bad. I'm taking more damage than I should. Now that is a fact. Also played Ghost of Tsushima over the weekend. Games feels easy and not enough boss fights. You gotta explore for those, my man. It's a really good game. The story is phenomenal. It's really, really good. Gain frost armor stacks when you deal ice damage. We should probably start speccing into that. Get rid of that guy first. What is up with that fire dude over there? Hello, mate. I wish I could up the attack speed on this thing, because that would just be bizarre. To progress the storyline instead of running around attacking bases. You know, you could do the bases, that's fine. But the stories is what brings you closer to other samurais that you're going to have to fight, which is incredibly hard to do. Many of them are very tough to do. What do we have here? Hello. Secrets. Can't complain about that. Hello. Alright, impulsive chain. Chain lighting can now backtrack to previous targets. When you swap weapon, spawn a lightning orb. Spawn a lightning orb. Okay. Okay, fuse repair. That's just giving us more health, right? Last chain. I think we're gonna buy that. Anyway, I just bought everything. Right, never out of steam. Do bonus physical damage with the gauntlet based on missing steam. When you reap a soul, spawn an additional soul that targets enemies. This soul deals damage and applies curse. I think we should spec into that a little bit. I'm taking a bit of a beating here, bro. Not bad, but I took a massive beating. Increased damage based on the amount of frost armor. Courage shard. Okay, switching field. Triggers fire on weapon swap. That's not bad. Something we hopefully doesn't replace what I have. Internal burn. Apply burn. Frost glaze. When taking damage, gain frost armor stacks. That's probably not a bad call. Can I maybe smack one of these, get some more coin quickly? Jeez, they're smart. They don't want to give me more. So if I can just get another 20, I can buy another upgrade. But they won't allow us, will they? They will not. That is unfortunate. So I'm kind of like working through the Souls genres at the moment. Souls likes. It's a big part of my gaming experience that I've missed the last couple of years. Playing too many other games, which is fine, but oh. That's not my orb. Yeah, it is my orb. Right? Weapons up and feature next couple of attacks with fire damage and apply burn. Chain lighting allows 5 times or more. I don't even know what games I like. I also don't finish like 90% of the games I play. That's my problem. But that's, I kind of like made up my mind is I have insane high standards for games. So if I finish something, then you know it's a decent game to play. It's got to be. So kind of like going through that motion. I was thinking about going full on no commentary again, but you know, just working through tons of games, but I like the interaction with you guys too much, and I like talking about the games I play. Sometimes I just want to chill, but we can find a game that I can play by myself to do that. Okay, you're keeping yourself busy, I see. Took a little bit of creating a new weapon for you to use in your loadouts. Yes. Yeah, it's just a matter of identifying really what it is. Because at the moment, I'm not a pure walkthrough channel. I'm really a variety channel. But I sometimes finish games. Sometimes I don't. I like to stream when I have time. I upload other times. I don't like editing a lot. So I prefer to just stream around. But I'm too inconsistent to actually grow the channel enough. You know what I mean? And that's really kind of like hurting the channel a little bit. Ooh. Okay, that works for that guy. We definitely should punch these dudes. I'm getting absolutely blasted at the moment. Not bad. Took a beating there, bloody hell. If you think something's cool, we'll get to play a lot and then get burnt out. That's exactly what I do. You know, but I've gotten very picky. I mean, Black Myth was an incredible experience. I really enjoyed that. I probably put 60 hours into that game now. And we finished it last upload. I think when last night we mainly streamed that one. Hot Steam Vortex. Never out of steam. Do bonus damage with the gauntlet based on missing steam. So at the moment I'm thinking about playing Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. I really liked Wu Long, Fallen Dynasty. That was really good as well. So it's all these like roguelike, not roguelike, souls-like games that I enjoy. And then the odd roguelike here and there. Anything with samurais and swords are great. After hitting enemy with an ability, apply burn. I like that. Vortex. Gauntlets, crowd control on swapping. Okay. Gain steam scaling with target hit. 8 rated additionally enemies hit take 10% more damage. Claws. Basically these attacks have vastly improved attack speed. Yes. Bloody hell, dude. How awesome is this? I'm Wolverine, bro. Okay, here come some bosses, clearly. Come here, boys. Very cool, man. This is seriously cool. It plays good on PC, on keyboard and mouse, but I think it will be even better on controller. We'll try that later. You think all videos and clips on your channel you expect one or no voice? Yeah, I used to do no commentary for a very long time. But I just didn't take it seriously. It was more of an archive, and I was just, you know, trying to figure things out, having a bit of fun. But then I started playing games more seriously, taking streams more seriously, because life is too short not to try things. So that's what I did. Lost armor stacks, movement speed. Deal retaliation, ice damage to attackers, scaling with your ice resistance. I don't even know what my ice resistance is at the moment, dude. But I'm on my way to my death. That is a fact. We are on our way to death. It'll be actually interesting to see what happens. This can't be me. I mean, I'm creating these. I'm taking a beating. Well, not that much. It will become a bit more chaotic soon enough, I think. What even is Souls-like? I mean, let me put it to you this way. The only Souls-like games that I have played are Sekiro, which is one I still need to finish. That's insane. Sekiro is just the most difficult game I've ever played. You know, you've got your, obviously, Souls games, you've got your Bloodborns, you've got Black Myth Wukong, which I presume is to some extent like that as well. So it's kind of like in that genre. Wulong, Neo, those things are a bit more on the hack and slash, like spell kind of things. A lot of parrying and those kind of stuff. But it's You know, it's not shooter related. It's usually swords or spears or something like that. Chain lighting can have backtrack to previous. Gain 5 frost armor stacks on hitting enemies with abilities. Yes. Okay, so that's that. That's second already. Why can't I get this though? This is my R, that's my right, that's my left. Oh, I see. Generate steam with basic attacks. Okay, gotcha. These shooters are a pain. Oh. So yeah, so I'm getting into that genre again. I haven't been in it for a very long time. I also want to get back into some stealth games that I want to finish off, but I just don't have time for everything. So you know, the idea is, and I mean, you guys can give me an honest opinion. Do you prefer like live stream interactions and things like that? Do you prefer just the full games, just your opinion pieces? Do you like the part situation? Because I've been experimenting with a variety of things for a very long time, and there's no consistency in terms of what does well on my channel. It's very well, if I do like build videos and stuff, it really works really well. Like for the stuff I did for Division and for Destiny and those things, even for some extraction shooter gun builds and things, that usually does well. But I don't know, I'm just getting at a stage now, I don't have time to spend so much time on that unless the game is really worth it and I can just play that game. But I've been missing out. I'm kind of like regretting missing out a lot on, you know, games like Black Myth when it came out. I really regret not playing it when it came out. Back in the day when The Witcher 3 came out, I didn't do it. Now it feels a bit older. Many of the Souls games, I haven't played any of the Dark Souls games, not 1, 2, or 3 at all. I haven't played Demon Souls either. I played a bit of Elden Ring, which I really enjoyed, but I couldn't finish that because I wanted to try all kinds of other things as well. So I just feel like there's a bit of a gap. But at the same time, I also want to create content that people actually want to watch. So trying to find that balance has been really tough. But we keep on keeping on, you know. Okay, Reap the Sow. Deadly Sweep deals increased damage based on the curse on the target. Never out of steam. Deal bonus physical damage. Yeah, we can probably just go for that. Am I tripping, or are some of my comments getting deleted? I don't know, man. No one is in here that can delete your comments. All of my mods are not here. Okay, here we're gonna fight a boss. Bro, I seriously need health. Evil Twin. When you reap a soul, spawn an additional soul that targets enemies. Damage with 3 unique abilities. Short reaps a soul. Manifest. Okay, we have to probably do this. Manifest ice claws from the gauntlet to replace your basic attack. We've done that already. Replace jet punch with torpedo. Punch an earthquake with savagery. I've got no idea what that means. But we should go for the reap soul thing. It's very likely we're gonna die here on this one. Let's just make stuff you enjoy, and people who enjoy it kind of stuff will eventually find your channel. Get rich from YouTube money. The intention is never to get rich from YouTube, man. It's a hobby. I like it. I do want to build a community though. I'm more of like just a relaxed older gamer. I guess that's my brand if you want to call it that. What is going on with that? Oh, I'm in so much trouble, bro. Come here, boy. Yeah, I'm in trouble, mate. Yeah, there we go. Destroyed. Try again, run stats main menu. Your soul is still intact. Try again. Now the question is that try again for the boss fight? Oh, it is. I don't know if I like that. Oh, it's not. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. A moment there, I thought about... Okay, now we've got the guns. What are we going to go? Scythe and gauntlets? But we should go Scythe and guns. Yeah, do Scythe and guns. Because why the hell not? You know what I mean? Oh, hello. That's very cool. Dude, these guys are never gonna catch me ever. This is so cool. I want to make motor contact, but to actually get to do good quality is expensive. I'm like 2/3 of the way there with the equipment. Mate, just figure out, just as long as you do what you do and you have a good time. I mean, that's what I've, nothing is worth it on YouTube if you're not having a good time, or at least that's what it is. Because it get hard sometimes. Even if you're not doing it for money, you know, you're putting something creative out there that you think people will enjoy. And this is not just gaming, this is just in general. And then you realize they don't, and then you put out the most weird stuff that's so cringe, and everybody loves it. You know, so I've stopped trying to figure it out. Yeah, this is really cool. Now the gun is awesome. Very cool. Very cool stuff, dude. Want to make it for yourself. Be good quality. I have made so many videos I've ended up not uploading because they aren't up to my standards. I know what that feels like, bro. I had like all of the Black Myth Wukong, all of the boss fights. I had it like ready in 4K, and then I did like some search research, and there's so many of those videos out there. I'm not adding value, I'm just adding to the clutter. So I stopped with those, and I turned them into some shorts. Ice shards will trigger every 5 basic attacks. Yes. Spawn a lightning orb. When a movement ability ends, spawns a lightning orb, 15-second cooldown. That's probably better. I think ice shards is good as well. Let's go for the flow orb for now. You enjoy making them even if you didn't upload them? You know, this is going to sound very weird. You know what I enjoy the most of everything? It's actually making thumbnails. I love making thumbnails. Just like these clean thumbnails. Such a pain in the ass. Dealing damage with basic attack 7 times grants 5 frost armor stacks. Okay. When taking damage, gain frost armor stacks. Gain 5 frost armor stacks on hitting enemies with abilities. 4 seconds cooldown. So that's 4, and that's 7 basic attacks for 5. I'll do this. It's gotta be better. Ooh, what do we have here? Explosive Thunder. Deals AoE damage. Okay. Execution Shot spawns a lightning orb. Charge bolt. It does missing health damage. Right. This is very good. If it does missing health damage, you just get him to get halfway to get him one shot. Your thumbnails are cool. Thanks, man. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I want to make them. That's the biggest challenge I have at the moment. Dude, these guns are fucking awesome. They're so good. Okay, Galvin Chain. After dealing damage 8 times with a short time span. Okay, 6 basic attacks, chain lightning, fire damage, apply burn. Every target. 8 seconds cooldown. It's probably better. We should have the cooldown as low as possible. That was a mistake. No. Area cleared. Taking too much damage. I didn't play that really well. Alright, chain reaction. On charge bolt, gain charge for 2 seconds will charge. Gain a chance to trigger chain lightning on weapon hit. We've already got that. Let's go for this. That's 8%. This guy's a massive pain. The gun lets you dance around like a maniac. Right, frost glaze. When taking damage, gain frost armor stacks. Target dies, but has recently been struck by lightning, spawn a lightning orb. Gaining stacks of frost armor also gains shield. Ah. Yeah, I need to do a bit of more defense. That hurt me, bro. Yeah, this thing works really nicely though. Shields are a pain. That is a fact. Right, gain frost armor stacks when swapping weapon. Yes, done. Maybe the gun isn't that cool. Maybe it isn't. I'm waiting for that sword, bro. We need to get that sword. Alright. Skill extraction. Dealing damage with 3 unique abilities. And attacks within a short time frame reaches soul. Execution shop swaps spawns a lightning orb. We already know that. 15 charge stacks, spirit form, holding the input of chilling charge. Distance, gain temporary health and deal ice damage to enemies pass through. The power of spirit form is increased based on the amount of targets hit. I think we're going for that anyway. Alright, change strike. 15 seconds, switch field. Triggers fire damage on weapon swap. Havoc chain. An ability crits a target. Spawn lightning. Yeah, we can probably go for that. Wrecking orb, or we can buy everything really. Unless we can also re-roll. No, we can't. Let's see, bro. This guy's gonna kick our ass again. Right. What do we have here? Hello, friends. Well, the fire damage is really good. Very cool. I want the sword though. I need it. Alright, chain lightning now ends in a powerful lightning strike that deals damage based on the number of bounces. Deal retaliation ice damage to attackers scaling with your ice resistance. I like the idea of this, but inside of the fire field, trigger fire field again. I'm going to switch around it all the time, which isn't perfect, but got some frame drops. We've got flames up all the time, but I'm taking a shitload of damage. Way too much. I can't really even go fight the boss with this. We're screwed. When a movement ability ends, gain 3 stacks of chain lightning infusion. Increase the number of lightning orbs you can have out at the same time. Gain 1 stack of chain lightning infusion on dash. Yes. There we go. This is a very cool game. This is really, really cool. I mean, that's the thing with roguelikes, can get a bit, you know, one-dimensional and boring, but this is actually surprisingly solid. I really want to do that, bro. Jump in the target direction, fire off a powerful shot that deals more damage to enemies based on their missing health. Bullet storm and volt shot. So execution shots charge. Execution shot is the right click, isn't it? Or is it? No, I'm lying. Execution shot is just that one. Okay. I want the sword, bro. There's 2. I need it. I think we need a key. We need to stay with the scythe though. The revolvers are cool. I like the revolvers. We'll just keep going with this. Because what we can do is we can go with, see, this will be a 1 shot, or 2. Do that. You can go with this. Then switch. Go with that. Alright, back on the E. We can do that again. We've got our R back. This back. Go for the 3. For that. Do the R. We can Q back. So we've got our E back. Quickly. Our R is back. Yeah, got it. Just need a bit of a natural flow going on, yeah. Bit of a natural flow. Right. Pressing the wrong button every time. Wrong buttons, bro. I don't use my dodge enough though. Gain frost armor stacks when swapping weapons. When an ability crits a target, spawn lightning, and let's go defense early this time. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Yeah, just have some range. Range attacks are nice. Flow fuel. Spawn a fire fuel at the end of the movement ability. Do retaliation ice damage attack. Go scaling with your ice resistance. Do damage with basic attack 7 times. Grant 5 frost stacks. The thing is, the gun, I don't know if a bullet counts as one attack. 5 frost armor, retaliation, and your ice resistance. Spawn on the end of a movement ability. What qualifies? That's the other question. Maybe E is a movement ability, or it can't be dodges, right? Let's see. Okay, that's a movement ability, clearly. Taking too much damage, dude. But there's also no like lifesteal or anything in here, which is silly actually. Fire field will burn enemies periodically. What? The longer they stand at the fire field, gain frost armor stacks when you deal ice damage. 2 seconds cooldown. I'll probably change after this one we can quickly do a controller version so we can feel the key differences here. Not cool. At least it doesn't take ages for these things to cool down, you know what I mean? Which is cool. It doesn't take ages for the abilities to cool down, which is nice. So if you get a nice rhythm going, you can actually do really well. Okay, charge ball does missing health damage. Explosive thunder. Charge proc now explodes. Holding the input of chilling charge. Well, let me just check. Wait. Charge bolt, explosive thunder. So do charge proc. It's not giving me phenomenal augments here. Okay, burn state. After basic attacks, targets 5 times, apply burn, so we can have burn up all the time. After dealing fire damage, apply burn. Surging field, 5 foot grows in size with time, which is... we're taking everything. We are taking everything, bro. These guys are taking a lot of damage from these shooting guys that are a pain. Massive pain in the ass. The guy with the range attacks are a pain in the ass, man. When you do critical damage to a target, apply burn on that target. 7 seconds cooldown. Well, I guess we're burning. Now the scythe is really cool, but I want something faster. I want like dual blades or something like that, you know? That'd be really cool. It's already been an... oh shit, I should not have gone in there. It's already been an hour. It feels like 20 minutes. Right, spawn a fire field when hitting the enemy with 3 unique attacks. Burn has increased damage and duration. Okay, Havoc Chain. When an ability crits, a target spawned a lightning. Well, I'm buying everything. As per usual. Still taking too much damage, bro. Way too much damage. Okay. That was surprisingly alright. Stack of charged lightning. Now backtrack to previous. Ice shards will activate twice if frost armor is active. And that's what we will do. 12:26. What's the best way to go here? Right here. Bit of a zombie training going on here. Dude, I just need health. Gain attack speed. Okay. Spirit form. Holding the spirit input for chilling. When entering combat, mark enemies. Or resurrect them. Curse. Yeah, we want this one. Marked enemy. Kill him first and you got a bro. It's gonna help you. Where is the cursed enemy? Here he is. Hello, mate. There he is. Now we've got friends. Dude, we gotta get rid of these dudes first. Almost died. We almost did not make it. We're on our way out again. Unfortunately, unless we can buy health. Burn reduces the target's armor. Triggers fire field on weapon swap. After hitting enemy with an ability, apply burn. We have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, what if we selected items. So we've got a lot of stuff here. We've got frost armor stacks when you deal ice damage. Got a lot of fire stuff going on here at the moment. Gotta kill these things very quickly. Shit, now there's 2 of them. Awesome. I'll make this stuff up, can we? I'm dead. Now let's try the controller quickly. All right. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Controller. Let's check the controller first. Gamepad. Camera shake multiplayer 0. This is just a volume. Gameplay. Gamepad. What does this even mean? DualSense. Xbox. Oh, I see. I see. Let me just quickly check the controls here inside the base. Okay, so switching weapons is Y. Okay, that's the first one. That's the big one. I've got RB for that. You've got L. Oh, so this is just your normal attacks, it seems. That's your other attacks. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what this is. So LT. So our RT is just our normal attacks. We've got LB, which is this for us. We've got LB, which is that. Got this. Okay, this is cool actually. I just wish I could bloody change my sensitivity and stuff. I don't want to replay the tutorial. Sensitivity, that's for keyboard. You can't change that. Gamepad. Unfortunately. Alright, well let's just have one more go. It's very slow, like the movement. You know what I mean? I'm struggling my ass off to actually get this thing to move, and you can't change it. Surely. See, this is the thing. I mean, just moving around is a bit of a pain in the ass. But it's fine. Let's just give it a try anyway. Doesn't matter. It is a playtest after all, but this is really cool. It's a really cool little game. The combat feels really cool. But I like stuff like this. Yeah, this is gonna... I am not gonna last with the controller. You can't change the right stick. I can barely move it. Can't see this going really well for us. Jeez, this is basically impossible. Basically impossible to do. But hey, we're surviving, sort of. I just can't move. But apart from that, we're good. Alright, change lightning. After dealing fire damage, apply burn. Shoot ice shots when dashing. I don't even know what dashing is. What is dashing? Okay, A is dash. Is A dash? Yes, it is. I'm sorry, but I can't move at the moment. Camera angles are weird. Yeah, controller feels really, really good. Apart from the movement thing that I can't obviously change. That is, yeah, they need to fix that. We'll do a bit of a review after this. Not a review, but you can give them feedback. We'll give them some feedback. I want this game to be good. When enemy dies inside the fire field, trigger fire field again. Gain frost armor stacks when swapping weapon. Yes. Jeez, if I can just bloody move. That was not the idea, was it? Can't go through there. I can't turn around and fast enough. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna waste your time. Let's just finish off on keyboard and mouse. So yeah, right stick. You can't do much on the right stick here. Send bug report. I'm just gonna do that for them quickly. I like the game. I feel like I want to support what I'm saying here. Compound interactive. Oh, so you have to give them feedback on the Discord. That's what it is. Okay, well, we'll do that later then. We should be alright. Oh my goodness, I feel like a new person here. It would also be nice if you can change weapons with the scroll wheel. Execution shot spawns a lightning. We want that. So technically we should open up with execution shot. But it spawns on my location, so it doesn't really spawn. It doesn't spawn on their location. It doesn't spawn where the first shot lands. When you swap weapons, spawn a lightning orb. That is nice. We want a lot of these, because if they're running around like crazy in here, that's kind of what we want. See, that's exactly what we want. Another one of that. why none of my stuff is not working. Not bad. Okay, when the target dies near a lightning orb, that orb gets increased duration and attack speed. Dude, I'm building around the orbs now. Multi-orb. Fuse, yes, thank you. No. Unnecessary. How is that not ready yet? Timing is off. My timing, not the game's. Mine is a bit off. Right, electric eel. Execution shot spawns a lightning orb. Orb now applies 40 charge stacks. That's not bad. Uncharged bolt. Gain charge for 2 seconds while charged gain a chance to trigger chain lightning on weapon hit. Gain attack speed for 3 seconds. Yeah, I like the attack speed. That's definitely something we're going for. Come on, boys. Is there more? Yeah, here he is. Hello, buddy. We are still taking a beating. When a moving ability ends, gain 3 stacks of chain lightning infusion. Getting full on lightning build here. Might be the big boss. Maybe. No, it isn't. Just sit a bit more comfortable here. I would think I have my setup sorted out, hey? There's no one there. There we go, that's what we wanted. Switch another one of these. Put another one of these over there. Switch one of these. Get the charge shot off. These things are a pain. That didn't work. That did work. Alright, power chain. Chain lightning now ends in a powerful lightning strike that deals damage based on the number of bounces. Increased resistance gained from frost armor. We should probably get some of that. Very cool, man. When you get used to the move, it's going to be crazy. Arc beam. Replace the execution shot with an arc beam. Holding down the ability buttons shoots out the beam, dealing lightning damage over time. That can be very cool. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. Dude, that's cool, but you have to play it really well. Actually, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's not great. It is not great. Alright, ice shards apply frostbite to targets. When taking damage, gain frostbite armor stacks. Yes. Happy days. You again, bro. Oh, that guy is strong. Dude, that was crazy. They're getting much stronger, much faster than I am. Much faster than I am. Spawn a fire at the end of a movement ability. Why is this guy getting so much health? Right. Well, this is probably the room we're gonna end, boys. I'm afraid that is inevitable. Unless there's a door here, which there is not. Electric eel spawns a lightning orb. We already know this. Execution shot with an arc beam. We've done this too. So now 30% damage amps while dealing damage. Okay. Thing is, you can't really be static in this. You will die. Like we are about to. That's the big boss. Come on, give us health, please. Can't do it. Should have re-rolled it like an idiot. Very, very well done. Very unlikely that we're going to survive this one, boys. Obviously not very comfortable with the proper intro onto this one yet. No. What is up with this? Yeah, I didn't think so. He hits really hard, dude. This boss is crazy. This boss is crazy. Let's see if we've unlocked another weapon. The sword would be good, though. I don't know if they're going to give us the sword. Scythe is pretty cool. We do not have that just yet. Alright, guys, there we go. This is Steel Effigy. I think it's a very cool game. Playtest is open, so I would recommend if you're into roguelites, you will have a good time with this. It's nice, it's fast paced, it's a nice little setting. You've got some hack and slash elements, you've got some shooter elements. So I can recommend this as a roguelike that I would play, and I'm a pain in the ass, so you can take from that whatever you want. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the live stream either tomorrow or the day after. Cheers.